Here we go, so it's finished Sunderland 1, Luton 1. Back again with another video. That was all over the place, wasn't it? It's finished Luton 1, Sunderland 0. No, it hasn't. It's finished Luton 1, Sunderland 1. Yes, it's finished Luton 1, Sunderland 1. What planet am I on? God's sake. Anyway, one's a peach. So, in today's team news, we had Patterson in goal, we had Bailey Wright came back, centre-back, Danny Bart was there as well, Luke O'Neill went to right-back, then a certain left-back, Evans and Neil and Pritchard, then three up front, we had Diaku on one side, Clark on the other, and Ahmad up front. In the first half, I thought Luton were the better side. I thought we huffed and puffed, we couldn't pass the ball. We were a bit disjointed. It's like we hadn't played together for a long time. It was a strange, we couldn't put 2 or 3 passes together. And I thought it was a matter of time before Luton scored. 1 or 2 good saves from Anthony Patterson. He made a couple of good saves. Luton hit the post, or Sunday actually, by later on in the second half, it was Diaku who actually made the first opportunity. He hit the right hand side of the post. And in the second, later on after that, a ball come in the penalty box, and there was... it was Danny Bart hit the post with a header. But apart from that, the majority of the play was Luton, and they were the most dangerous side, and I thought it was a matter of time before Luton scored. Poor first half, you know, as football terms goes, as Sunderland goes. The tactics from Tony Mowbray looked poor, the team disjointed, the organisation looked poor. I thought the whole situation, I thought there was only one team that was actually going to win. You know, we did hit the post, but I thought the keeper had both of those chances. You know, I thought they were both savable chances. He was covering if it was sneaking inside the post. Diaku didn't really perform very well. I mean, we've all seen Diaku. We know what he gives to the team. He doesn't give that much. In the first half, he was poor. I thought Ahmad, apart from the 1 or 2, we had one free kick where he got over the wall, the keeper saved it. I thought he didn't impress in the first half, didn't really look like he wanted to be there. No, Bennette on the bench today. Bennette not on the bench. Bennette is out of favour with Tony Mowbray. For whatever reason, Bennette is out of favour with Tony Mowbray and is dropped out of the bench. Bar wasn't on the bench either. But yes, so what's happened with Bennette? What is up with Bennette? Is Mowbray giving him a bit of a break away from the squad? Or is he not putting it in on the training ground? What is Tony Mowbray? At the end of the day, he's the manager. Players have got to perform on the pitch, on the training pitch, on the training ground. You know, they've got to perform. They've got to look like they want to be here. So what is up with Bennette? Why is he out of favour with Tony Mowbray? Hopefully, he'll win his way back into the squad. But as you know, we got 2 minutes to stoppage time, and as dying embers came towards the game, we had a free kick with 1.5 minutes to go into stoppage time. Pritchard took a really quick free kick. We lost the ball quickly. Luton came down left-hand side, got the ball over to the right-hand side, easily ball in the box, past Dennis Serkin, in between Wright and Bart. Their player came in and scored the goal, made it 1-0 at half-time. I was gutted, but at the same time, I could see it coming. You know, it's a very intimidating small ground, Kenilworth Road. Luton have a really good side in the top 6 last season. You know, heading for that way again. Nathan Jones, a good player, intimidating place to go play football. I thought, what can Tony Mowbray do at half-time? Can he make some changes? No, he didn't. 60-minute Tony Mowbray made the changes because we weren't creating anything at all whatsoever. And he brought on Mishoot. He brought on, I think he brought on Embleton. And he also brought on Roberts. I thought Roberts was injured, but he's on the bench. And we started to mix it up a little bit. And it wasn't until 70 minutes till Sims came on. The first time we've had a striker on the pitch since, I think it was since the, is it the Reading game? At the start of the Reading game when he went off with a foot injury. And it just changed the dynamics of the whole game, the whole tempo. It's a different way we can play football. We can get the ball up high. He can control it, head it down. And it was an Embleton goal to get us back into the game. So it was a Clark cross. Clark got the ball in the box. Embleton was there. Similar kind of goal that we scored at the Stadium of Light the other week. And it was one's a peach. And for me, from then onwards, there was only one team going to win the game. It was Sunderland. I thought we were the better side there on. And we had yellow cards for Serkin, yellow cards, I think it was for Evans, yellow cards for Clark. Clark may miss now the Cardiff game because of the yellow card, or the game during the week, sorry. But there we go, we finished 1-1. Luton good side. It's a good away point. At the end of the day, the good things about the whole game is Sims is back. Hopefully Sims now will get fitter and he can start the next game so we have a different outlook on the whole game. We need a striker. We're missing, there's no doubt, no bones about, no doubt about, we are missing Ross Stewart 110%. He is a player that defends well, attacks well. He's a sort of focal point up front. He can hump the balls forward to him. He can get the balls down. He controls the balls well. He brings other players into play. And he is a good finisher. So the all-round main focal point of Sunderland is missing with Ross Stewart. But Sims is back. So hopefully Sims can sort of bring a different dimension and a better kind of style or pattern of play to Sunderland. And a bit of a focal point up front. It's finished 1-1. Man of the match, Anthony Patterson, another good game in defence. I'm going to give Anthony Patterson man of the match. A couple of good saves. He's always there. He's not always the most commanding goalkeeper in the box. I'd like to see him come out there and really... He does 1 or 2 times. I've seen him come out for 1 or 2 crosses. But when the crosses are coming sort of from the byline across, he seems to stay on his line a little bit on his back feet. Apart from that, I think I'll give Patterson man of the match for me. Other players, I'm pleased Bailey Wright came back. It's good to see Bailey Wright get 90 minutes on the pitch. Hopefully comes through this okay. Him and Bart, we need those two. We could do a Ballard back as well from a long-term injury. Pleased Roberts came on. Hopefully Roberts will improve for that game. But like I said, there's no Bennette, out of favour with Tony Mowbray at the moment. But we got a point, so happy days. We'll move it to the next game. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Who was your man of the match? And what's your thoughts? Give us your thoughts from the heart on Tony Mowbray. Is he the man to do the business next season? Can he keep us in the table this season? And if we survive in the table this season, can he bring in the acquisitions from the ownership to move us forward next season? Is Tony Mowbray the man or not? Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. See you next time during the week on The Mad Mistake. I'm going to go and enjoy a couple of pints. Thank you for the donations on the live stream. Thanks for watching the live stream. If it wasn't for you subscribers, I'd be just talking to myself like a right saddo. See you later.